The views and opinions on this podcast do not necessarily reflect those of the executive producer or the sponsors. They are those of the hosts and guests only. We believe freedom of conscience means the right to speak free, to think and believe as you will without the imposition of official coercive power over those beliefs. Liberty cannot exist when people are forced to conform their thoughts and expression to an official viewpoint. Differences of opinion are the natural byproducts of a vibrant, free society. Thank you. Live from Studio Diablo in Chicago, Illinois, this is MK Ultrasound.
Get with the countdown.
I speak jive.
Forget it, man. Blast off for Kicksville. Shake this square world. Blast off for Kicksville.
I speak jive.
Forget it, man.
Welcome back to the MK Ultrasound
I
podcast.
speak jive.
I am your host, Alexander.
Blast off for Kicksville.
We have partner in crime, Max Bravo.
Hey there.
A special guest in town from Atlanta, Georgia, my cousin, David Wain. David, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And on the phone, my very good friend, Peter Guellard in Pittsburgh, and his new band is Death by Love, which you've been enjoying on this show for the last year. But Peter, welcome back.
Yeah, hey Alex, how you doing? How you doing, Max and David?
Hey, good.
Hey,
Doing well, thank you.
So
Hey, what's up?
my cousin David
Also, Alex,
Yeah.
my last name is pronounced Guellard.
Guellard, like the Lord.
Guellard.
Like the
Like
pig
lard,
fat.
you
Like
know,
the
like
pig
lard,
fat.
like a grease.
Maybe
A
it's my
big fat piece
Yeah.
of grease in my last name, you know, lard, Guellard.
Gil Pig Fat.
No,
Gillard.
I think it's just my accent, Guellard. I mean, that's how I thought I said it, Guellard, right? Does it not sound
Yeah,
right?
man.
So anyway, Peter, this is funny. So, my cousin David is in town, and his wife's here for a attorneys convention. So, he's the first member of my family that's got to meet Melita, and
Wonderful lady.
and she hit it off with your wife, which was great. And Peter was in town to meet my wife a couple of weeks ago, but at the last minute, something happened. You were on tour with Clan of Zymox.
Yeah, man. First
were-
of all, why would I be on tour with Clan of Zymox?
Right.
So it happens, you know, I got invited by one of the members whom I know personally. Actually, I was asked for a recommendation for a roadie for the tour that they were supposed to have in US and Canada. It turns out that I wanted to get the fuck out of the city, and I offered myself as a roadie. Plus, you know, it's an awesome opportunity to get to know people on the road, venues, booking agents, record labels. You know, this whole situation happens on the road, and I decided that I'm going to do it myself, and that Clan of Zymox is going to get the best roadie they've ever had, and so that happened.
And you were out for a couple of weeks with these guys. I was following you online.
Yeah,
and you were
almost 3 weeks. Almost 3 weeks. Yeah.
And you did-
Unfortunately, I didn't do the last two shows, but that's the story that we're gonna get to later.
But you played New York. You played Canada, right? Did you do Canada?
Yes, we went to Canada, to Montreal and Toronto.
Mhm.
We did the whole East Coast here, so it was fun. It was so much fun. Besides, you know, Clan of Zymox, I mean, Ronnie, Sean, and Mario and Kristen, super awesome people to work with. Very respectful, very knowledgeable, and total pros. You know, we had so much fun and so much smooth writing until something happened.
And so, and I had it on my calendar. Like when David, you gave me this date back in December, right? That you're coming in this weekend, for a week.
That's right.
And I've got it on my calendar, so that's blocked up. But if you flip the page back, you'll see a date marked off for Peter. And so I'm getting dressed, ready for the show. It's at Metro. We can walk there. Melita was coming home from work, and she was going to get changed, and we were all going to go up. And then I get this message from Peter that said, I'll call you later. I'm banned from the venue. I'm like, what? And
Band.
something about an argument, and I'm like, okay, I've known you since 1993. I tell everybody this. I've known you decades. I've only seen you lose it one time, and it was for good reason. It was the 4-year show in Pittsburgh when you opened for ChemLab and Guellard, and me and the band were down on the south side, and you were like, we're in a bar, and you're like, what the fuck? And that's, I mean, considering as many years, as many tours as I've seen you on, that's the only time I've ever seen you lose it, and it was with good reason. It was our fault. We weren't where we were supposed to be. And
you don't meet very paranoid and unprofessional musicians every tour, you know. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, you played with my friends Hellfire Club, and those were wild days. But what happened?
Yeah,
why did you I'm in Chicago, but I'm not going to go to the show. And then we talked on the phone, and you had to fly home the next day. What the fuck happened?
Well, what the fuck happened was the co-headliner, and co-headliner was Cold Cave.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately or fortunately, Cold Cave is very far away from the level that Clan of Zymox is on. Of course, we all know Clan of Zymox as legend of goth and dark wave music. Okay, and here's this new act, Cold Cave, who it comes on the tour, and his booking agent books him as a co-headliner. So as a co-headliner, they have certain requirements, of course, okay? So it started, I would say, like 5 or 6 shows before the Chicago show, when they showed up, when they actually joined the tour, because the tour started as a Clan of Zymox tour, and then in the middle, the co-headliner was added. So since that day, they rubbed us in the wrong way. Apparently, the booking agents, the Cold Cave booking agent and Clan of Zymox booking agent did not get exactly worked out the logistics situation. So Clan of Zymox was going as the last band, which means that they have sound check as a first when they arrive to the venue. So the first sound check we had with Cold Cave, immediately after sound check, they demanded to take our equipment from stage. To which we were like, okay, we never talk about it. So why would we take all the equipment from the stage after the sound check? It's never happening for a headliner, right? So then 2 booking agents had to get together, and finally we compromised. We moved it a little bit for them because they had lots of equipment and lots of shit going on up there on stage. So, and from the very show with them, it was kind of a weird situation. They were behaving a little bit like, well, not them, but the singer with over-exaggerated rock star behavior kind of thing, I mean, he's got nothing comparing to Ronnie. Anyways, 6 shows down the road, Toronto. I'm on the stage. We're finishing up the sound check, Clan of Zymox sound check, and they start loading equipment on stage during our sound check. At this point, I'm thinking, like, what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to tell him to get the fuck out of here right now, or should I not react and just ignore them? So I pretty much, I didn't want to get any conflict situation again. So I pretty much ignored him. And once the sound check was over, I was moving Clan of Zymox equipment to the side of the stage. Naturally, I had to move their gear because it was in my way, of course. So they didn't like that, okay? And after my band was off the stage and I was cleaning up, they started berating me, and I, in front of their people. And I finally, lost my shit, and I told him to fuck off. And the guy got all mad at me for that because I told fuck off to him in front of his kid. He took his fucking 10-year-old kid to the fucking tour, okay?
Jesus.
So that's another situation, So since then, his fans are talking about me like I am threatening him and his kid, okay? The big thing is that I'm threatening his kid because I told his father to fuck off, okay? So the whole internet is fucking buzzing with this shit. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, long story short, we come to Chicago and he banned me from the venue. Somehow their booking agent, again, talked to our booking agent, and in order to get the show going, he banned me from the venue. So I couldn't be at the Planov Zamok soundcheck. I only could come in after they were done playing their show, okay? And then I could attend and take care of my band. So next show, I am at the venue, standing at the freaking hallway, right? And I just sent a guy from the venue to bring towels for my band. So I'm waiting in front of a dressing room in the hallway, and from the hallway, I'm observing the stage, and they're playing during they playing their show. I'm waiting for my guy. Wes sees me, okay? He turns around, he sees me. He goes, "Get the fuck out of here." I'm like, dude, I'm waiting here for my towels, okay? What the fuck is wrong? I work here. So believe it or not, he stopped the fucking show. He stopped the fucking show and said that he will not get back on stage until I am out of the fucking building. Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the fucking paranoid rock star, right? So, what a pussy, by the way. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, that's a petty pussy.
Sounds
I
like
know, right?
Instead of doing a sound check, he should have done a sand check to see if he had any in his vagina.
So pretty much their booking agent knows about him, what kind of character he is. My booking agent knows about Wes, what kind of character he is. But for a good of a tour, they wanted to okay, let's just get them fucking finish the tour. They sent me home for 2 shows, and guys from Planov Zamok were like, oh, what the fuck, but hey, they invited me for a next tour, so I'm on the next tour as roadie anyways.
You told me this story on the phone before you went home. You called me from the hotel, I believe. And, okay, next day, I started getting emails about you, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then somebody made a threat to you.
Yes. Well, the thing is that my band, Death by Law, is scheduled to play Castle Party, the festival in Poland in July, the same day that Cold Cage is going to be playing. Okay, so their fans started to threaten me because of I was harassing the singer's kid. Can you fucking believe it? God. Yeah. So I got emails, I got fucking text messages. Of course, I didn't react to it. I only took, screenshots of it and make sure that I know who it was and why and what, and we'll deal with this later.
So, for the people who don't know, this festival you're playing is a homecoming for you. That's your home country, Poland.
Yes. I'm going to be on my own ground with people who know me, who respect me, and that's going to be fun.
This one lady wrote a threat, and she said, you better know how to run and run real fast, like they were going to kill you or something. That is so fucking immature, man.
It's immature, but also you got to figure out what kind of fans do they have Cold Cage.
I never even heard of them.
Well, it's childish, it's unprofessional, and just stupid.
I'm gonna hold my breath till he leaves.
Yeah. A paranoid rock star. I told him fuck off to his face because apparently nobody in his band would tell him fuck off to his face. So I said it, and this was a threat to his child, believe it or not.
Well, he had to say something.
Poor kid. I feel really bad for this kid, dude. By the way, because what kind of parent is taking 10-year-old kid to a tour? Mm-hmm. When the kid is exposed to all kinds of shit, and it's just fucked up, dude.
So when's that festival?
We're playing. Well, it starts on July 16th, goes to 17th, 18th, and 19th, and we're playing the last day of festival, Sunday, July 19th.
Okay, so
And this is super cool festival. I don't know if I told you about it, but it's located on the grounds of 13th century Gothic castle on the hill. So the stage is right under the castle on the courtyard, and there's a room for I would say maybe 10, 6, 7,000 people up there.
Damn.
what was the biggest audience you played for on the Clan of Zymox tour? How many people do you think?
Well, it was a long time ago. Back in Poland, we played about 20,000 people in Jarocin Festival a couple times. So I think that was my biggest audience ever.
Was that with Blitzkrieg?
Yeah, it was with my first band, my Polish band, Blitzkrieg, yeah.
Okay. Well, your new band, Death by Love, still getting some good feedback on that, man. You're getting a lot of good reviews. I saw that review you posted yesterday.
Yeah, I'm surprised, man. I mean, people generally, I think, enjoy the music, and that gives me another positive kick up my ass, So to write more music.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you sent this song. The one we're going to start out is because I told you the last time we had you and Inga on the show, your singer. My favorite song was God. It was a song that you wrote. And do you want to give us, we didn't talk about it on the podcast, but give us a little bit of background.
Not only I wrote, but also I was forced to sing it because I wrote it for Inga, obviously, since I'm retired from singing, or at least I'm trying to retire from singing. And she insisted on me singing it. So, so I did it. And she laid down really nice backing vocals to it.
Oh yeah, and
it turns out. Yeah, go ahead.
What's the background on the song? Let the people know who haven't heard it
well, this is my confession. This is my confession of atheism to the world, pretty much.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, we're gonna go on music for now. This is Death by Love. This is the song God with our friend Peter on lead vocals.
I listen to the MK Ultrasound podcast, and you should too. It's tremendous. The greatest, most highly rated podcast in the world. It's very highly rated. Other podcasts are very jealous. They are all very jealous. Alex and Max are the most intelligent hosts I have ever heard. Their listeners are the smartest people that listen to podcasts. They are all very, very smart. Other podcasts are washed up and for losers. That's why I listen to the MK Ultra Sound podcast. Their guests are all tremendous and very popular and get very high ratings.
And have low IQ.
Yeah, for losers. Yeah, for losers.
How'd you like that, Pete?
I love this.
Oh, man.
How'd you like the song? Who do you tell? I was raised Catholic.
I told you. I told you that was my favorite song on the record, man. And so I'm glad you sent it. And
Don't say it in front of Inga.
oh, she's heard it. So hey, I love all that. But you know that. I mean, that song lyrically speaks to me personally. So that's why. I mean, I get.
Well,
I'm right where you are. So
maybe that's why she didn't want to sing it.
did you? Yeah, probably. Is she atheist or is she Catholic? Like
She's a spiritual person, but she does not subscribe to any religion or ideology. I think she looks for supernatural in the world surrounding her, but that's nothing religious as far as I know.
Hey, check this out.
I have to say, Alex and Max on the MK Ultrasound podcast are very lucky men. They get to talk to my old pal, Stormy Daniels. She was such a good friend. Not my type. I prefer models. Stormy isn't for me. Not enough beer in Germany to get me on that. But maybe Alex and Max will loosen her up.
Well, it didn't happen because she ghosted us twice.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So we were supposed to have her on a month before she went on her tour, so like 2 months back. And
well, she was ready that first weekend. She told you Friday. Yeah, she had ghosted him all week.
She's on tour.
Comedy tour.
Comedy tour. So okay, I'll explain what happened.
Because my next question was, what is she exactly doing on the tour?
Trying to make people laugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So here's what happened. So I contacted her. I had contacted her when I was in New Orleans because that's where she lives for my 60th birthday, and she was too busy. So we were going to podcast with her there, and then I got a hold of her when I found out she was going on a tour. She got to come to Chicago. So I contacted her. She goes, "Oh yeah, I'll do the show." And I said, "Okay, it's going to be this Sunday. It's going to be at 1:00. Our time, we're in the same time zone." And I said, "I'll send you some artwork for you to approve and a song list." And pre-production, we talk about what we're going to do, a week before, like I do with you every time and with every guest. Well, I didn't hear from her.
You're professional.
I didn't hear from her. Then I didn't hear from her, and then so I sent her.
Well, he told me it was off because he hadn't heard from her.
No, not yet.
The first one.
I'm talking about the first
Okay,
one. So
go
I
ahead.
didn't cancel it. So I contacted her Thursday, no reply. On Saturday, no, Friday, no reply. I'm saying, "Max, if I don't hear from her by tomorrow, I'm going to cancel it." So I got up at 5:30 in the morning that Sunday, and I put out, posted on all over social media and on the website that Stormy Daniels was going to be postponed. Well, she writes to me at 7:30 in the morning. She goes, "I'll be ready to go today." I'm like, "You didn't approve anything. You haven't told me what you wanted me to play, what you didn't want me to play, what we could do, what we can say, what we can't say." And then she says, "I'll do the following Saturday," because we had a show on Sunday.
Right. So
Wait. Another amateur?
Yeah. Well, get this. So the following week, she sent us a press pack with passes to go onto her site, look at this horror movie she was directing, and she wanted us to talk about the
so
movie.
we have the full high def horror movie.
Yeah, so we went and watched it, to review it, Max and I, and we were trying to think.
So this is how you become a horror movie director. You suck Trump's dick, and you suddenly fucking movie director.
You start with horror movie, then you go to horror movie.
Yeah, well,
which was the worst horror?
So
sucking Trump's dick, or actually
So she sent us all these things and song list, and she said she was a Motley Crue fan and all this shit. And her husband is Barrett Blade, who was also in porn movies. Now he works in her horror movies. Dude, Matt, this movie was so bad. Max
Alex
and I
did air quotes.
We were trying to find nice things to say about the movie so that we didn't slam on her. Well,
like 3000 Science Theater kind of thing.
We could have done that.
Yeah, we could have.
As a matter of fact, Alex did that at one point. He says, no, what was it? The guy was going to say a line, and I said the line before he did. It was such a trite line.
Dude, it was
those fucking kids. That's what it was, those fucking kids.
So Peter, what she did, it was like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
So
I am waiting for the treatment like this to the movie Melania. Actually, I want to see Melania with the 3000 Science Theater.
That would be great.
So anyway, the following Saturday we're set to do the podcast. So Max is
Sunday.
Here, my friend. Saturday because we had another podcast.
Oh, that's right.
Because
I had something else to. Yeah.
Yes,
Saturday.
So I did a show with somebody else the next day.
That's right.
So we're sitting here, and she doesn't call, and I text her like, "Are we on?" And then she's like, "Yeah, we're going to be on." And so I'm sitting here. She didn't call. We waited 2 hours. A friend, you gave up your afternoon, Saturday afternoon.
Well, no, I missed an hour and a half. I made up for it. I couldn't stay 2. I had a bolt. I stayed an hour and a half, and I said, I'm out. My grandson.
But Byron came in from Evanston. He came from out of town. And we're just sitting here, and like nothing. I'm like, well, what the fuck? So I emailed this director I know that works in porn movies, and he says, doesn't surprise me. She's a cunt. He's never said a bad word about anybody, ever.
Just as you've never exploded on tour until you said... Fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, this episode of MK Ultra podcast is all about amateurish fuck ups.
Yeah, who's that singer think he is? Like Axl Rose? Like, what the fuck, man? The thing about it is, I never even heard of them. I never heard of this band.
Okay, me neither.
And so you're both going to play on the same festival in Poland.
That's awesome.
And you better run. You better run real fast, man. What about
fucking children, man?
What about domestic shows? We going to see any Death by Love in the States this year?
Well, this year maybe not, but I'm working on a bunch of festivals for next year. Unfortunately, I had to wait till we got our record released in order to start booking festivals, because without the record, there's no festival.
Right.
So I'm intensively booking shows for next year, and the list is going to be released on our website pretty soon as everything is confirmed and stuff, as it is normally in the professional world.
Okay, in the professional world, we're going to play a professional song. This one's called I Don't. Is there any background on this one, or should we just jump into the music?
This is one of my favorite songs to play live, actually, because usually I switch to guitar on this one, and very heavy industrial beat to it. One of my favorites out of the album, and Inga loves to sing it. I love to play it, and you have to see it live to actually appreciate it.
Okay, well, this is Death by Love, and you're listening to the MK Ultrasound podcast.
But my
Every great day starts with a cup of get the fuck out of bed coffee from Martin Atkins and Dark Matter Coffee. Go to darkmattercoffee.com. Look for the big red logo that says get the fuck out of bed. America runs on damage, and it all starts with a cup of get the fuck out of bed coffee. There are 10 commandments and there are 7 deadly sins, but there is only one MK Ultra Magazine. Visit us daily online at www.mkultramagazine.com for entertainment news, reviews, and interviews. mkultramagazine.com, home of Alexander's Diary of a Damned Man. That's mkultramagazine.com.
So how's your weather in Pittsburgh today?
It's kind of gray, but it's warm. I say you can get outside in a t-shirt.
Yesterday was like 80 here. It was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin, who I haven't seen since, David, you were here last in 2008, I believe, right?
I believe it was 2008. Yep.
Yeah. So we hung out on a rooftop yesterday at their hotel. It was interesting. Peter, do you mind if we tell you what happened yesterday?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Max, this will bring back a memory for you. So, Melita and I go to meet David and his wife. David's 6'9". He's a tall guy, and his father was my father's cousin. So we're second cousins. They're first cousins. David's father, both of our fathers are no longer with us, but your father died at 30 years old. But he cut 2 records. So he was the first musician in the family. I was the second, and my cousin Trevor was the third. And I don't think we have any more music people in my family. Do we? And your dad cut a 45 during high school, right?
He did, yeah.
So, and what was that called?
I believe it's called Blue Bloods.
Okay, and was
Or
it
Royal? I'm sorry, Royal Bloods.
Okay, Royal Bloods. His town, Pete, where he grew up, his dad had the highest per capita deaths from the Vietnam War by soldiers. Soldier deaths, more were lost per capita from Belleville, Ohio, than any place in the United States. But it wasn't a very big town either. So last
was it because majority of young guys went to war from that city?
Yeah, well, everybody from where we're from either went to the military or the coal mines. So that's basically it. There's no real education.
Not too many coal miners in that city, I guess.
Not anymore. There used to be.
Right.
But anyway,
Right.
So we got together yesterday, and so you have to understand, like, this tall guy comes walking in, and then we go take our table at this rooftop, and they're staying at the hotel, and we're there for a few hours, eating, drinking. You racked up a $1,000 tab.
Yeah, like 1,200.
And get this. Some people from the city were hanging out there. They weren't guests of the hotel. Though Ian's your brother. David and his wife were guests of the hotel. They were staying there. They're in town for a week.
Right.
So they are guests of the hotel. Well, this group of black people wanted our table. So they told us we had to take our drinks and go to the bar after dropping $1,200 fucking dollars. Yes. Yeah. And his wife ordered another round, but they said we had to leave because these people who weren't even guests of the hotel.
Okay.
And then David's wife lost it. And I thought the police were going to come, man.
Oh.
I mean, she had every right. She stood her ground. I mean, we were
yeah.
just going to be okay, cool, whatever. But she wasn't
Wait,
having
didn't you have reservation for that table?
Yes,
we did.
We did.
Yep.
Yes.
So what was the dealio with the group of people who came in? I mean, they don't understand the concept of reservation.
Dude, I'm telling you.
They
Well, it's not
understand the concept of entitlement is what it sounds like.
Yeah, and basically, there was some. I said hoochie mama because David's wife is like, Alex, look over there, that woman's whole fucking tits hanging out, and there was this like urban lady sitting at the bar, her tits are hanging. You see her areolas and her nipples. It's like her boobs just hanging out, like laying on the bar. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, and we had to move. How about you move those fucking big ass titties over there?
They should have moved them right out the door.
Yeah, but Peter, so basically we were just like, okay, we're gonna leave. Fuck it. But we really had to calm her down, man.
Yeah,
she was.
I had to pull her away.
Yeah, we actually physically had to
justified.
pull her away. So, but yeah, uncool. We had the same situation at a reservation we had for wings on my birthday. a couple years back.
Yep.
We had a guy come. Well, that's another story because that's Indiana.
Did you get management involved at
Yes,
all?
yes.
mean,
And no, the management took the side.
What was their story?
He apologized, but he took the side of the entitled people.
Yeah, he's actually the person that said that we had to go.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's kind of like that security guard who took me outside the club, apologizing for fucking idiots.
okay. Okay, so you're Gray in Pittsburgh. What do you do on a day like this? Do you create?
Write music.
Do you create?
Write music, my friend.
You
You
do
know,
it-
weekends. Yeah, weekends are my holidays in a sense that since I don't have to work, I create music, and that's all I do on Sundays and Saturdays.
You were creating.
I always look forward, to weekends because of that reason. My job right now is killing me, like emotionally, which I'm actually thinking about quitting it because it makes my creativity much less than it could be right now. And I'm in such a I don't want to say privileged situation, but it is kind of privileged. My wife owns a cosmetic company, and I can simply go and work for her instead, and that would be much less stressful for me and much more. It would give me way more time to do what I do. That I'm actually thinking about quitting right now. So that's my story.
Got it. Oh, okay. Speaking of music, the next song we have from your same band, from Death by Love, is In Unity. Do you want to set this up with anything?
In Unity, yes, it is a flagship for Inga. Inga is very proud of writing lyrics and melody for this song. I wrote everything else around it. And we actually end the show with this song as we think it might be our strongest song, which also gives all the elements that we are known for by now. I mean, this mix of goth and industrial and kind of electronic beats with Middle Eastern flavors, with Middle Eastern samples and music. So, yeah, In Unity.
On the MK Ultrasound podcast. the multi-talented Peter and Inga.
Alex, you pulled out too fast.
He did. He does that frequently.
That's one of the curses of being a DJ. Fuck. Okay, multi-talented Peter and Inga, the very beautiful Inga, and the only slightly
Indeed.
the less attractive Peter. Very. You should have seen these
And
guys.
the semi-talented DJ Alex.
These guys, my co-hosts are like doing these Indian dances with their. That's a fun one, man. Hey, so any we have one more song we're going to play from your band, Death by Love, but later on in the show, after you hang up, I'm going to play some Hellfire Club. Any particular fun story you want to share about working with the Electric Hellfire Club?
Oh my God, there were too many to mention, and actually my amnesia is really getting bad. So unless you remind me of one, I won't be able to think about it right now at this moment. But using this opportunity that I'm on air, what I would like to say is that the music you guys heard is on our record 444 on Distortion Productions. And you can purchase our album 444 from Bandcamp in a digital form or as a physical album.
Yes, you can. Actually, I need to get some physical albums from you. I don't have this one yet. Yeah. So
yeah. Well, had you met me in Chicago, I had one for you.
Well,
but I guess somebody fucked it up, man.
So I wonder what it's going to be like running into that guy in Poland when you do that show with them.
He better watches his steps, man. I'm on my own ground.
I was wondering, you got a bit of a following there. Hellfire Club are coming to Chicago for the first time in like over 25 years. Max Bravo did the artwork for the Milwaukee show.
Yeah.
From Milwaukee. And
how cool. Awesome.
And Peter was in the band. So this is like
Excellent.
Family.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
I'm still waiting to hear from Thomas after last conversation. We're talking about cutting a remix for Electric Hellfire Club. So he promised me that he's going to send me some tracks. I guess those tracks are not quite ready yet. So, we shall wait, but I'm looking forward to producing a remix for Electric Hellfire Club.
And another great thing is Sabrina's going to be on these shows, which will be great. So I went to the reunion in 2016 in Florida, and then I went to the new lineup, 25th anniversary of Kiss the Goat album, which came out in 1995, about the time the second issue of MK Ultra came out in Pittsburgh, and Sabrina Satana will be on these shows, and she hasn't been with them at either of the reunion shows.
But she'll be at the Milwaukee show. She's not going to be at the Chicago.
She's not?
No, it's only Antania. Antania and Peter. I mean, it's Antania and Electric Hellfire Club.
Sabrina Satana's in the Electric Hellfire Club.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you meant she was doing a separate set. Separately or some shit. No. She's going to be, that's cool.
Are you going
to go to the Milwaukee one, Alex? Are you going to the Milwaukee show, or are you going to just...
No, I'm just going to do the one here.
Go here?
Yeah, I mean, why
go to David, don't mention shit and Sabrina in the same sentence.
Yeah, see?
Okay, well...
Alex is my +1.
Yeah. So anyway, looking forward to that, but even further back then, well, around the same time, I started working with Peter in 1993. And then he was in the first issue of MK Ultra, and Hellfire Club were in the third issue of MK Ultra. So it's all back to the dates. I want to ask your opinion on something, Peter, because I haven't asked you yet. What did you think about that Nails performance at Coachella?
You know what? I haven't had a chance to see it. Have you seen it?
Yes, it is something else, man.
Is it something I should see?
Yes, it's visual. It's very visual. And
Okay, great. I love visual stuff, and
it's
from
not,
what I saw, I think it's not 9 Inch Nails. It was some kind of offshoot, right?
9 Inch Noise. So it's
9 Inch Noise.
It's these guys, two guys, I believe, from Germany, and then it's Trent and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
right. I saw some little bits and pieces, but never saw the whole thing.
You're going to love it. It is a very, very visual.
Yeah, you sent that to me as soon as.
Hey, guess what I'm gonna be doing after I'm done with you?
Porno?
No, Coachella. Porno.
Okay, well, we're gonna do one more from Death by Love. We played this song on the show before. This is Forest. My friend, I always appreciate your time. You had a fun story to bring to us this time. Thanks for sharing that.
And thank you for having me. And
you people who were posting about Peter online, I told the one woman when she wrote on my page, and I took it down when she made it. I said, I've never worked with anybody more professional in my life than you. And your publicist will say the same thing. You are a joy to work with, man, because you're not hard to work with. You're a professional.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate. Unfortunately, on tour we meet lots of children, so hide your children from us.
Okay, we'll say goodbye to Peter. We'll play one more song, and we'll be back to have some fun with Kiss Trivia and my cousin and wheelchair or unholy roller Jason. Peter, take care, my friend. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, David.
Yeah, good talking
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Take care.
Coachella.
Pleasure
Bye-bye.
meeting you.
In the forest of my mind, I wander through the trees in search of something new, something I can see. I hear the sound of water running through the rocks. I see the light of the sun through the leaves of the oaks. I feel the wind of my face as I walk through the trees. I know I'm not alone in this magical place. The forest is calling, it's calling to me to come and explore its hidden mystery.
Hi, this is Ja from the Cox, and you are listening to the MK Ultrasound Podcast with Alex and Max. Keep it locked right here because they're hot and they're sexy and they tell it like it is. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And for all things Cox, hit us up at thecoxband.com or at the Cox Band on all socials. Yowza! Gonna suck my dick. Oh, who's gonna suck my dick? Come on, give it a lick. Oh, who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, baby, who's gonna suck my dick? Well, I saw you in the parking lot. I was scoping out what you got. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. You got a goddess? Give it a whirl, honey. Who's gonna suck my dick? Come on, everybody. Who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, who's gonna suck my dick?
Suck my dick.
30 seconds ought to do the trick.
Suck my dick.
Oh, who's gonna suck my dick?
Suck my dick.
Oh, baby, who's gonna suck my dick? Well, I just can't control myself when I see your gluteal shelf. Oh, baby, that's the kind of ass that gets an automatic backstage pass. Who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, come on, Jack! Who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, who's gonna suck my dick? Come on, give it a lick. Oh, who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, baby, who's gonna suck my dick? Come on, everybody! Who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, who's gonna suck my dick? 30 seconds ought to do the trick. Oh, who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, baby, who's gonna suck my dick? Come on, let's hammer it to the ground. Who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, come on, give it a lick. Oh, who's gonna suck my dick? Oh, baby, who's gonna suck my? Who's gonna suck my dick? Who's gonna suck my dick?
Not Stormy Daniels. Oh, man. It's the fun time of the show. On the phone, we have the unholy roller himself, Mr. Jason Harmon. Welcome back. Welcome back,
Hey,
man.
Roller.
Hello.
Do you remember my Anne Margaret story?
Yeah, I believe so, because every time you tell it, I always say that
Okay.
line from Full Metal Jacket. Does
Hang
this
on.
mean Anne Margaret's not coming?
And Margaret's not going to suck my dick. That's my summer song
Margaret's
for the
not
rest of
gonna
my
suck
life.
my dick.
That's my summer song. Next time I run a convertible, I'm going to go around blasting that song. That is the summer song of all songs ever done. And that is, of course, our favorite band, the Cox.
Cox.
Best band of 2025. Definitely my favorite album so far this year is the Endless Hummer record. That's the title track. Yeah. America's favorite gay punk band with only one gay member. You heard his voice. That's Jay. Ja. And he just texted me. We're trying to work out the logistics on this podcast.
Oh, excellent.
Because now we got that I Love Rich show next
Mm-hmm.
Sunday. It's an early show. Oh, okay. Jason. Wow, you missed a good story about what happened last night, but you'll hear about it later. It was quite interesting. What did you do last night?
I went and saw Joe Satriani and Steve Vai last night.
How was that?
Sounds good.
Oh, man, it was amazing. They played at the Everwise Amphitheater, which is in downtown Indianapolis, right on the canal by the
Cano-
Zoo
the-
and
the
State
Ca-
Museum.
The Canal?
And it was a perfect night for an outdoor show. And those guys, I mean, Steve Vai's, in his 60s now. Satriani's got to be close to 70 if he's not 70. And man, they still just shred like they did 30 years ago. It was really good show.
What was it? Was it a packed crowd?
Not really.
Huh.
I honestly thought there would be more people in the lawn because Ticketmaster had that $30 all-in thing last week,
and that was one of the shows on. That's how I got my tickets. And there really wasn't that many people there, but downtown was insane. There was a thing called PopCon, which is like a Comic Con downtown, and then there was some country singer at Lucas Oil. So it was downtown. Even getting to the venue was just insane, but it was worth it. It was a really good show.
Max, how was Lords of Acid?
Lords of Acid is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We haven't talked since you saw it.
No, we haven't.
Now, we need to get the photos before Evan starts
the
coming.
first two guys that went up were trans men. One was a cross-dresser, one was trans. And I was waiting for the third band going, what show did Alex send me to? It was cool. They were awesome. Actually, the guys, Tony and the Kiki, that guy's got a Freddie Mercury type voice.
I think they were at the show in Indianapolis a year or two ago. I think they were there.
Cool.
Not
His
last
voice
year.
is amazing.
Not last year. But anyway, packed.
It was packed.
Told you
it was packed.
It was.
Actually, by the time the second band was on, it was full.
Yeah, I know.
They
That's
got
Lords of Acid brings it in. It's a kinky crowd. Do you know Charlie Benatti was there?
Did not.
The drummer for
I
Anthrax.
didn't see any of the people you sent me pictures of because you know how they turn the lights off in that spot and there's not finding anybody's faces, and they don't know me as well as I know you.
Well, the singer
you kind of stand out,
Carla
almost like your cousin.
Carla Harvey. My cousin's 6'9", Jason.
Oh wow.
The singer Carla Harvey that's Charlie's wife, the drummer for Anthrax. They both do art. So they do a traveling art show too. But she used to be in Butcher Babies.
Oh, that's the one you went to that place we used to go on Friday.
Yeah.
On the south side.
Yep. What's that? The Zobi Art Gallery. Yeah,
it's a nice spot.
We need to take Melita there.
We need to do it again. Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so well, you know what? This is going to be the first time that my cousin has played this game. So we're going to do Kiss Trivia, but Max, you got set up here, got the buzzer bill. Jason, we'll let you start, but I want to tell the Ann Margaret story. So my dad worked at this company called Continental Can back in the 60s, and he had an accident, and they made cans like what, your vegetables come in, your Green Giant, ho-ho-ho, and all that shit. You follow me, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
Campbell soup and shit.
Yeah, Campbell soup, that's another one. Well, my dad got his arm caught in some of the machinery, and he had to go to, get surgery. He had a metal rod put in, and then he had to go to physical therapy in Pittsburgh. I'm like 5 years old, and we're in Pittsburgh, and for some reason, Ann Margaret was there, maybe shooting a movie or whatever. And we were trying to explain to David's wife who Ann Margaret was last night. Like, she was hot. She was the hot woman. The hot.
Oh, back then, totally.
She still looked good in the Grumpy Old Men films.
Mm-hmm.
But, we're talking about this last night, so I've told this story several times, Max. I don't know if you've heard it or don't remember it. Well, my dad and I are across the street in Pittsburgh from the hospital, and there's Ann Margaret, and she comes out in the corner. She goes, "Hi, little boy. Do you know who I am?" And her tits are hanging in my face,
He gets his first kid boner.
And she goes, "I'm Ann Margaret." Hi. And then she got across the street, and I look at my dad. I said, "Dad, that's not Aunt Margaret. That's David's grandmother is Aunt Margaret." So that's pretty funny. I had to tell that story with David on here. Your grandparents had an awesome farm, man.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, it was huge.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, good times there.
Your dad had a lot of fun there too. Your dad had a Frankenstein poster there. It scared the shit out of me, man.
Yeah, he
it was a life size.
Did he buy it from the back of the comic book?
Yeah.
Because I had that same poster.
It was one of those ones that fit on the door, and I go upstairs to his bedroom, and I think scared the shit out of me. Good way to keep a little boy out of your room.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
All right, Jason, you got that shit ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay.
You got your trivia on there.
Oh,
Are you doing any of the intro music, or are we just starting?
Oh yeah, I'm going to. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I'm trying to set something else up.
Semi-professional DJ Alexander.
Well, I pulled out too early. You're going to listen to this show. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Their 100-city tour has met with controversy reminiscent of the 60s.
Well, it might be the devil, or it might be the Lord, but you gotta have to serve somebody.
There were picket lines in Nashville, a record-breaking protest in Little Rock, a standing-room-only city council meeting in Corpus Christi, and headlines all over the country: Minneapolis, Dubuque, Chattanooga, and Bismarck, North Dakota. The protesters are mainly religious groups who have been trying unsuccessfully to get KISS concerts stopped because they say KISS promotes the worship of Satan.
This is one of the ways that the enemy is coming in to try to engulf the minds of these teenagers and win them over.
All right, Jason, you're up.
Okay. Eric Carr made his lead vocal debut on what KISS album?
Oh, fuck. Vocal debut on an album. Oh, shit. Oh, I got it. What album or what song or both?
What album?
Hot in the Shade. The song was Little Caesar.
You are correct.
Max.
Who came up with the guitar solo for Detroit Rock City?
Rick Derringer?
Bob Ezrin.
I should have known that one. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, David.
What happened at the end of the show at Tiger Stadium on the KISS Alive World Tour?
What happened on stage?
Yep.
At the end?
At the end.
They did Rock and Roll All Night?
No.
What?
A fireworks display.
That's every fucking show.
That was not a trick question.
That should have been easy.
I know. Jason?
Who played lead guitar on See You in Your Dreams on Gene's 1978 solo album?
Rick Nielsen of Cheap Trick.
That is correct.
Max.
This is Alex's favorite. Name one album Peter Criss released when he went solo.
Out of Control.
Any other ones?
Oh, God. Let Me Love You or something like that.
Let Me Rock You.
Yeah. Fuck you.
No,
Let me
it's
suck.
not fuck you.
Let me suck your cock. I know. Who's going to suck my dick? Peter Criss.
Who's gonna suck your Chris?
Oh God, you ruined the name of penis now. Penis Chris.
How has that never come up
Alex
before
Hanger.
now?
Peter Criss was the Alex Hanger.
Okay, David.
How have you never used that nickname until now?
Oh God. Okay.
All right. So, which song did KISS perform live on the Michael Douglas Show on May 21st, 1974?
Nothing to Lose?
Nope.
Oh God, no.
He said that with such
Was
confidence.
it Cold Gin?
Nope.
Deuce?
Firehouse?
Firehouse. We got a winner, folks.
Fire
Took
hose.
me a second. I was trying to think of it. I thought, what? I knew it was one that
That was
Anyway,
when. That's when that lady called Gene Simmons out for being Jewish. Remember?
Yes. Yep.
Evil incarnate. Okay.
Yeah, I had the
Back to
hook.
Jason.
Jason, go ahead.
Okay. Where was Peter Criss's last live performance with KISS before reuniting with the band in 1996?
Wow. Last show. That would have been on the Dynasty tour. New York City? Madison Square Garden?
No. Incorrect. It was Toledo, Ohio on December 16th, 1979.
Hara Arena, I'm sure it was. Okay. Max.
Alex, what is Ace Frehley's daughter's name?
Monique. David. You're the last one.
Which band member wrote Radioactive?
Gene Simmons.
That's correct.
And he finishes on a sentence.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs! Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like them frogs. Gay. Friggin' frogs.
real slow for you. Place point.
Ass man? These don't belong to me. I'm not the ass man. I think there's been a mistake.
What's your name again?
Cosmo Kramer.
Cosmo Kramer. You are the ass man.
No, I'm not the ass man.
Well, as far as the state of New York is concerned, you are.
Ass man! Ass man. Dr. Cosmo Kramer, proctologist. Ass man. Did you get your new plates? Oh, yeah, I got my new plates. But they mixed them up. Somebody got mine and I got their vanity plates. What did they say? Ass man! Ass man! Ass man! Ass man! Ass man! I'll give him ass man! Ass man! Ass man! Ass man! Ass man! Ass man! Yeah, ass man, Jerry. I'm Cosmo Kramer. Ass man! Ass man! Ass man!
And we're going to be firing up the grill for the first time at Ass Man's Bar and Grill this afternoon with my cousin and my co-host and my partner in crime, Max Bravo.
Yes,
Jason.
And I want to know who's going to suck my frog. Who's going to suck my frog?
Electric Hellfire Club, man. It's too bad you can't make this show. We've had some fun with that band.
Yeah, I'm really bummed about it, but I'm still going to be in recovery because I have to have back surgery again for the second time in a year.
It was just your birthday, and he has to have back surgery again. And get this, now, I don't know if I've told Max, but I have to get both of my feet, surgery on both feet. I'll be laid up for 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to a podiatrist, and I told Jason the story, right? You know the story about when I went to the podiatrist, what happened? Matt?
No.
Jason, you know, right?
Yeah, you told me.
Okay, so this is what happened. So I go to podiatrist. I'm in a good mood on Friday. I was just in a good mood, and I have a great doctor, Dr. Mayo.
She's whistling into the podiatrist.
So I go in there. Yeah, get this. Well, I called Scott Davis. Scott Davis called me while I was in there because I can't get a hold of the record label for Cradle of Filth for you, so I decided to go to Scott Davis from Rebel Radio to try to get you tickets. And he said the guy at the bottom lounge won't get back to him. So this might be a last minute thing. Anyway, I go in and it's a podiatrist, so I have to take my socks off. Well, the one very attractive doctor lady said, "What is that?" She sees my human centipede tattoo, and I looked at her and I said, "Do you know what it is?" She says, "Is that what I think it is?" I said, "Have you seen it?" she goes, "Oh God, yes." And then the main doctor is like, "What?" And then she said, "It's dirty. I'll tell you later." I'm like, "No, it's not." I said, "It's not X-rated. It's 5." I said, "Did you see part 3? 500 man human centipede, 500 prisoners sewn ass to mouth to each other." And when I went to the theater, it was a midnight showing at the Music Box. Oh, we need to go see that movie Obsession this weekend. Yes. So 2 things, and that and Jason. So I'm gonna have foot surgery, but I want to wait till after summer. I'm not gonna lose a month of Chicago summer because Chicago only gets like 3 to 4 months of good weather a year, and I'm not going to lose a summer, but I'll get it done. So yeah, that was funny that she saw my tattoo and all that, and it turns out that my doctor and the podiatrist are related, cousins, I believe, like we are. And he said, "She's a butterfly." And I said, "Mariposa," which is Spanish for butterfly, and also the name of a porn star from El Salvador, Mariposa, who I was on a TV show with. I haven't shown him The Family Business. That I was on Seymour Butts' TV show with Greg Miner from originally from Electric Hellfire Club.
Did you marry her Posa? Just asking. Just asking.
It's Seymour's girl. That's Adam Glasser's girlfriend. No, I didn't. And she's not going to be my endless hummer either. Peter Chris says. Fucking asshole. There's a story behind that too. But Jason, anything else you need to bring up? We watched. I saw the new episode of For All Mankind. That was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that dome part was crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so
the dome crack.
I think that's it. I think we're covering everything. Max and my cousin are going to go to the bar. I'm going to fire up the grill, get the show loaded. Jason, as always, appreciate your help. Again, I want to tell everybody that Jason Harmon, the Unholy Roller, is responsible for doing a lot of pre-production on this show. So, Jason, we couldn't do it without you. And thanks for doing the call-in for the Make It Kiss trivia.
You're welcome.
Even more
fun as always.
All right. Until next time, this is Alexander, Max Bravo, David Wain. You know what David's dad's name is?
Dad.
Jason.
No, that's not it.
Did he hang up? Jason. Did he hang up? He hung up. Motherfucker. His dad's name's John Wayne. And his brother's Bruce.
Okay.
No, his brother's,
That would be
his
good.
brother's Eden. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening to the MK Ultrasound Podcast.
Bombadita, 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 happy trails to bombadita, 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 bombadita. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and think about sunny weather. Happy trails till we meet again.
You've been listening to the MK Ultrasound podcast from Chicago, Illinois with your host, Alexander. Please click like and subscribe and share with your friends. Check us out online at mkultramagazine.com. And on behalf of the MK Ultrasound staff, thanks for listening, everybody.